everyone. Start the meeting Monday, March 23rd, Bensalem Township Council. I would ask that everyone stand for the moment of silent meditation or prayer, followed by the Pledge of Allegiance. Thank you. I pledge allegiance
to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Real quick, we'll go around the room just to introduce everyone. Mr. Phil Wurst, starting from my left, Mr. Phil Wurst, our Township Engineer, Deb McBreen, our Executive Secretary, Councilman Knowles, Councilman Wenzel, Councilman Tokmage, myself, Councilman Sloan, and Councilman Kisselback. We have Mayor Joseph DiGirolamo, and then Joe Pizzo and Ken Ferris for our Township Engineers. Solicitors. I'm sorry, solicitors. Thank you for that. All right.
Get the check right. Correct.
We are going to start with a real positive note. The Bensalem Ramblers cheerleading squad, called the Rambler Aces. Is that right? They have won the Spirit Brands National Championship 14U Grand Champion. So we're going to have you guys come up and we'll give you your recognition and certificates. I asked who's the coach. Come on up.
Okay.
Good job, bro.
It's Nikki, right? Nikki?
Yes.
We'll do yours last, but Coach, if you
Okay.
don't mind, give everybody else's out.
Sure.
And we'll stand up with you. This way we'll get the names right.
Okay. All right, so we have
When
our,
you receive your certificate, come up here. Show the girls in the front, tell the girls in the back, and then you're gonna do is cheer for us.
Coach Trish. Who is? Trish?
Call out her name. We already know who it is.
Sorry.
Coach, congratulations.
Ava Ehlers. Aubrey Dunn. Delilah Rodriguez. Emma Thude. Jayla Wynn. Kaylin Halpin. Leah Nieves. Lily Blair. McKenna Dolan. Mackenzie Mallon. Sahar Hicks. And Skylar Miller.
Are you missing one?
Missing a couple.
They're not here? We'll call them out.
Okay.
Call their names out.
We also have Skylar Stanley, Zunera Evans, Naomi Hicks, and Carolyn Samuels.
Hold up, Coach. You have Coach. Well, we have for Coach Nikki Robinson, right? And council, myself, just like to congratulate, as all of them have theirs in front of them. And you are aware and hardworking. Your dedication has taken the team to a new height. Together, you are unstoppable. Congratulations on a great season, dear. God bless all of you.
Good job.
That's the good news. The bad news is I have to stay here for the entire meeting.
Cheer squad, congratulations again. Job well done. You guys do not have to stay here this evening. I'm going to tell you this, the items on the agenda at this point are not relatively exciting. You can stay if you want, but if you want to head out, you're more than welcome now if you want to go. All right. Congratulations again. Okay. Where are they compete? Where are they compete? We're going to proceed with the agenda. Agenda number 3, public comment, limited to only specific agenda items only. Then we'll have general public comment at the end of the meeting. Anyone here for or against any specific agenda items? You can also speak at those agenda items as they come up this evening. Hearing and seeing none, I'm going to move to agenda number 4, the approval of council minutes for meeting date March 9, 2026. I'll turn to council. Any corrections, changes that you see this evening?
Make a motion that we approve the minutes from March 9th as presented.
I'll second the motion.
Okay, motion and second, and I'll call the vote. All in favor, vote aye.
Aye.
Okay. Any against? Abstain? Okay. Unanimous, Deb.
When you say this is not an exciting meeting,
Agenda number 5, the advice and consent of mayoral appointment of 4 members to the Code Appeals Board for a 3-year term. I'll turn to the mayor to make the recommendation.
Thank you, Mr. President. I'm sure you had all of their resumes. They were given to everyone. I put the names in front of you tonight. Matthew Takita, Shawn Cannon, George Pegram, and Muhammad Shafiq.
Okay. Thank you. Any questions, comments with the recommendations? And if not, a motion will be in order.
I'll put that in the form of a motion to accept the nominees as presented by the mayor.
I'll second.
Okay. I'll call the vote. All in favor to accept those 4 individuals, vote aye.
Aye.
Any against? Okay.
We have
Yep,
Time to be sworn in.
we have Judge to swear those individuals in if they are in this evening. Judge Gallagher?
Matt wants to appeal already, he said.
solemnly swear. To support and obey the Constitution of the United States. And the Constitution of this Commonwealth.
Honor, thank you. Okay.
You're welcome. Good night, everybody.
Thank you. Thank you, Judge. Okay. We will move to agenda number 6. Moving right along, consideration and public hearing on an ordinance adopting, amending, and reestablishing the Responsible Contractor Ordinance, or commonly known as the RCO. I will turn to my fellow council mates for any questions, comments, and, oh, right. Mr. Pizzo, I also forgot about the exec too as well.
Certainly.
Yeah, if you don't mind announcing that, and then if you want to speak in terms of introducing the RCO.
Certainly. First, the minutes of this meeting should reflect that there was an executive session held with council immediately prior to this evening's meeting. The duration of the executive session was about 15 minutes. Present were the 5 members of council, the mayor, the township engineer, Mr. Ferris, and me. Discussed was a single matter of pending litigation. No official action was taken during the executive session, and no official action will be required at this evening's meeting as a result of that executive session. As to item number 6 on the agenda, the Responsible Contractor Ordinance, there was some discussion at the first council meeting in January regarding proposed amendments to the Responsible Contractor Ordinance. Those changes are reflected in the ordinance that is in front of council this evening, which has been properly advertised in the Bucks County Courier-Times in advance of consideration of the ordinance this evening. What the changes do, consistent with the conversation in January, are they amend the existing township responsible contractor ordinance to which currently requires that a contractor doing work for the township has to participate in an apprenticeship program, a Class A program, that has successfully graduated apprentices to journeyman status in 3 of the prior 5 years. What the amendment to the ordinance will do is now require that at least 70% of the craft employees or workers employed on a project have to be either journeymen or have successfully completed a Class A apprenticeship program, or currently be apprentices in a registered Class A program for the trade in which they are employed. It will require, it was always understood to be the case, but we've cleaned up the language to make sure that it's clear that all craft employees and workers employed on a project are assigned work only in the craft or trade in which they are employed. Finally, as to the requirements regarding these employees and the number of employees, we've made it clear, or we've added in language that now says not only the workers who are working on site have to comply with all of these requirements, but any work that is being done consistent or as part of the job, manufacturing of equipment or parts off-site, the employees doing that work also have to comply with the requirements of our Responsible Contractor Ordinance. The best example I can give is if the mechanical contractor for the job is now having, instead of ductwork being done on site, it's being done off-site and being brought to the work site. The workers doing the work off-site, manufacturing that ductwork, also everything has to comply with our Responsible Contractor Ordinance as well. Finally, and I don't want to say most importantly, but very importantly, we've upgraded the training and safety requirements in the ordinance so that now all of the craft workers or craft employees on a job have to have completed
at a minimum, the 10-hour OSHA construction training course for safety. And consistent with the suggestion from Mr. Wenzel in the January meeting, all supervisory personnel on a project have to have complied with the 30-hour OSHA training, construction training course. Similarly, for a prime contractor, at least one of the employees, in addition to supervisory employees, at least one other employee on the job has to have completed the 30-hour construction training course. Beyond that, a few tidies here and there, a few cleanup of items that we've noted over the years that might need to be made consistent with how things are in fact being done on a day-to-day basis. But those are the substantial changes to the ordinance. I've reviewed it with members of the building trades. I've reviewed it with some contractors. I've reviewed it with Mr. Flager's office. Everybody has given it a thumbs up, and so it is in a condition acceptable for your consideration this evening.
Thank you, Mr. Pizzo. I will turn to council. Any questions, comments regarding the proposed ordinance?
I have no questions or comments. I'd like to move forward with the new adoption of the Responsible Contractor Ordinance for Bensalem Township. Make a motion.
Yeah, I will. Yeah, I don't want to make sure there's nothing else from council?
No, fine.
Okay, all right.
No, yeah, I think it's what we talked about in January meeting is consistent with that, and so I appreciate the effort there as well as reaching out to various contractors and building trades and things like that. So I think it's what we were looking for and what we were hoping for.
Yep, agreed.
My comment would be that every time we have something done, it's done with union personnel, it's done right. It doesn't have to be done a second time or a third time, and so that's the best value going for the work being done is by using the union personnel, I believe. My
Thank you very much,
experience.
Mr. Gisbeck. I will, I see a lot of labor. Anyone for or against want to speak for this ordinance that's being reviewed this evening? Please come up, if you don't mind. Just ask that you state your name and your address if you could, please.
Hello, everybody. Matt Traska, 1150 Wayland Avenue, Bensalem. Just want to thank all the elected officials up here for being good stewards of the taxpayer and constituents' money in Bensalem to ensure that, you know, every project here has a highly trained, skilled workforce and putting safety, transparency, and accountability on every project, setting high standards, because that's what everybody should do. And I appreciate you for having the foresight to do that and the courage to do that. And thank you. That's all. I just want to thank you all.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, thank you.
Anyone else? Okay, I will turn to Mr. Wenzel. I know you represent labor as well. I'll let you want to put the motion up?
I'll move forward with making the motion to move forward with a new adapted agreement for the Responsible Contractor Ordinance for Bensalem Township.
Thank you. I need a second.
I'll second.
Okay. Is there a preference for a roll call, or is everyone?
No.
Okay,
No,
okay,
we're good.
Okay, all right. Motion, and it's been seconded. I'll call the votes. All in favor, please vote aye.
Aye.
Okay, aye. Any against? Okay, great. Thank you very much. I just wanted to ask this. Thanks, guys, for coming out. Appreciate it. Okay. We're going to move to agenda number 7, the consideration of a land development extension agreement for Gibson Holdings LLC located at 1515 Gibson Road, tax parcel 24-054-005. I will turn to Mr. Wersta. Do you have this?
I believe this will be
Mr. Pizzo?
Yes, as happens from time to time on land development projects within the township, the anticipated date of completion set forth in the developer's agreement is approaching. There's still some work to be done by the contractor, or by the developer rather, and so the developer has requested approval of a land development extension agreement, in this case for the project, as Mr. Takmajian said, at 1515 Gibson Road. For those of you who aren't familiar, it is the five-house subdivision with the cul-de-sac off of Gibson Road. The houses are now fully occupied. There's just, I believe, some very minor items that need to be completed, but chief among them are dedication of the public improvements either to the township or to the homeowners association, and I believe the wearing course of the cul-de-sac street still needs to be done. I believe we're approaching a time of year that the weather will allow that to be completed. So the developer has asked for a very modest extension out to July 22nd of this year to complete everything that still needs to be done out there. I believe the engineer and the administration believe that to be an appropriate amount of time to complete everything that remains.
Council, I'll turn to you for any questions.
Yeah, what did you mention about the homeowners association?
Yes, there is a homeowners association that will be taking ownership of all of the open space, the stormwater management facilities that aren't located in the street. All of those are to be owned and maintained by the homeowners association. And the road was constructed to township specifications and therefore is appropriate for dedication to the township.
But we don't want to accept dedication to the roads, I don't think.
We may not. We'll go back and revisit that. That, again, is one of the open issues remaining to be dealt with.
Okay, well, my position would be, I think the homeowners association should take care of the streets that are within their development itself. That would be my position.
I think that was already set, whether that happens or not, right, Joe? I don't know whether it does or not on this.
Correct. Ultimately, it's the township's call.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, here's one township person.
So they're just pretty much just looking for an extension to finish work that needs to be completed due to weather is pretty
That's
much-
correct.
Did the previous agreement expire then?
I
Because this
don't-
is 1 year on here,
It
but
does.
then
I
the
saw
date is
1
July
year, that's too
22nd.
long.
Yeah.
So there's
1
a,
year is way too long.
The extension, in any event, would be out to July of this year.
July 22nd, so it must have been 1 year from that this is going to be.
I mean,
It
it
says
doesn't,
January 26th.
something doesn't make sense here.
Well, typically, the developer fills this out, and that's why there may be some inconsistency. But if you're approving it.
It would be an
the date-
extension until
the date
July
would be to
22nd.
July 22nd.
Okay.
2026. Okay.
We'll make sure that the agreement reflects that unquestionably before it's signed by the township.
Thank you.
To Mr. Kisselbeck's point, is there a scenario where an agreement is not made based off of the dedication of the roads and you have to?
We'll come back to you if there's a question as to how that's going to play out.
Okay, thank you.
But our position is that they would take ownership of the roads.
Yes.
Thank you. Gentlemen, looking for a motion, if you so choose.
I'll make a motion that we approve an extension to the land development agreement until July 22nd, 2026 for Gibson Holdings LLC, 1515 Gibson Road, tax parcel 24-054-005.
I'll second the motion.
Okay. Motion and second. Any questions and/or comments in addition to what we've already spoken about? Hearing none, I'll call the vote. All in favor, vote aye.
Aye.
Aye. Any against? Okay. Thank you very much, Mr. Pizzo. That's been approved.
Thank you.
Yep. Okay. I'll turn to agenda number 8 for public comment. Anyone want to speak for public comment? If so, please come up now. Do I see? No? Okay. Hearing and seeing none, I'll close the public comment portion, and I'll move to agenda number 9, other business. I'll go around the room. Mr. Worst, anything?
No, sir.
Okay, thanks. Deb, anything? Okay. Councilman Knowles, anything?
I don't have much, just wish everybody happy holidays coming up. Hopefully, whether they're Easter or the Jewish holidays, Passover, and hope everybody enjoys their family time together, and we're back here again soon. That's all. Thank you.
Thank you. All right. Mr. Wenzel?
The only thing I have is the Night of Champions seems to be a big hit here for anybody out in the public who, if anything happens, Eagle Scout, any other sports that have success, we want to recognize you. We want to work with our youth, give some advertisement for our youth programs, and, hopefully that comes together and makes it better. That's, reach out to us, any one of us.
Great. Thank you. Councilman Sloan?
No, just want to wish everybody happy Easter, happy Passover. Enjoy the spring season. It's finally starting to get warmer. Yesterday was nice. Not today, but yesterday was nice until my allergies kicked in, and then it was terrible. But no, I'm looking forward to some nice change of season around here.
Yep.
So.
Got it. Thank you. Mr. Gisbeck?
Yeah, again, I'll just reiterate what everyone's saying. April 1st, all our Jewish friends, enjoy your family with Passover and Easter Sunday. Let's find those Easter eggs and whatever we do with the kids. Let's enjoy our families. God bless everyone, and that's it.
Okay, thank you. Mr. Pizzo, anything?
Echo everyone's sentiments regarding Easter and Passover.
Got it. Thank you. And Mayor?
Yes, certainly, a happy Easter, everyone, in Passover season. And I notice the next meeting is on April 13th. That is my birthday, so I expect signs all over the township. Happy 89th birthday, Mayor.
Got it.
So if you don't have those signs made up yet, please.
The signs are made up.
Get those signs done.
They haven't made up already. It's going to bring them over.
So that is our next meeting.
It's gonna happen now that you said it.
I did. I'm good. I'm good with it. I'm certainly proud of it to be turning 89 on April 13th. And, I celebrated my sister's 101st birthday last month. So,
101st?
Yeah, God bless her. Yeah. And certainly Thursday night's the Phillies. And it's going to be a good night, 71 degrees, so if you're going out to the game, that's going to work. And certainly season's coming up. Go on our website because there are a lot of things happening. We had the Easter egg thing here Sunday. It didn't last, it wasn't 7 or 8 minutes, I timed it. The eggs were up, and 7,000 eggs those kids picked up in 7 minutes. So they had a good time. So stay tuned for a lot of stuff happening. Amphitheater is going to open up in May. So we have a lot of great things, and thank to everybody working together here at council and administration. So thank you, Mr. President.
Thank you, Mayor. I agree, working well together. One thing, Mayor, the amphitheater tickets, I believe, are on sale for the upcoming concert series.
Good news on that. We go through that all the time, see where the people are coming from. We have more Bensalem people buying it this year than they ever did before. Debbie, we were way ahead on that. I mean, and that's good. We want everybody to enjoy it, but we want the people in Bensalem.
Sure.
And they're doing it now this year, big time.
Certainly. I just want to also wish everyone a happy Easter, happy Passover, and to Mr. Wenzel's, Councilman Wenzel's point about recognizing our youth. There's a lot of negativity right now going on. And any chance that we can recognize all of the great accomplishments across this township with our youth, it's so important that we do, and it's just great to have them here. So it's just a wonderful thing to have the youth that represents Bensalem in such great ways. And to that point, I mentioned the mock trial team. They have since won the regionals. So this Friday, they go to state championships. They are one of 14 teams in the entire state that's going to be competing in Harrisburg. So wish them lots and lots of luck. They could be, hopefully, knock on wood, bringing back a state championship title here to Bensalem. So we just have some fabulous talent here in Bensalem. It's great to see our youth thriving and succeeding. So, yeah. Thank you. Yep. Okay, that's all I have. And I will ask for a motion to adjourn.
Motion.
Okay, second?
Second.
Great, and we're adjourned. Thank you very much. Have a great evening, everyone.